Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're going to talk about a savvy traveler's top 10 do's. This list I created back in December of 2020, and although traveling has changed, this list has not. So let's dive into what a savvy traveler's top 10 do's are. Starting at number 1, look up the history of where you're going. There's a reason why a place feels, looks, and even tastes the way it does. Understanding a place's past helps you understand a culture's present. Great resources for looking up a place's history are obviously the internet, books like Lonely Planets, the guides are amazing, but also my favorite are podcasts. You can just listen to them anywhere that you're going, even on the flight over. It's that simple. Tip number 2 is to get at least one TSA approved lock and possibly even 2. If TSA needs to get inside your checked bag and they can't because you don't have a TSA approved lock, they will just cut that bad boy off. So just get the TSA approved locks, save yourself the trouble. These locks are obviously useful on your way to your destination, but they're also useful in your destination. You never know when you're gonna run into a locker in your hostel room or maybe at a park or a zoo. You wanna put your valuables in there. Just keep a lock around. I have used mine on every single trip I've been on. Tip number 3, set travel notices on all of your bank cards, your debit cards, your credit cards, any card in your wallet. Tell your bank where you're going specifically so that you don't get there and you're looking at the ATM and there's no way you can get any cash out. But it happens to so many travelers. It's so simple to do. Sometimes you can even do it through your bank's app, so just take a look, take a few minutes, call your bank, set travel notices. Tip number 4 is to bring an adapter. You can get some for the specific country that you're going to, but my recommendation is to get one that goes to most of the countries you're going to. This one has US, Australia, the UK, and Europe on here. It has 4 USB on the bottom and 1 USB-C on the side. So this one is super awesome, about $34 on Amazon. I'll link to the description below. Tip number 5 is to get an international driver's license. Now, depending of course on how long your trip is, you may not need one of these, but if you're going for a longer term trip or even trying to rent a car in another country, consider getting one. They're super inexpensive and it's gonna save you a lot of headache when you get there. There's nothing worse than standing at the rental car counter and having to stand there any longer than you already have to. Number 6, make a copy of your passport, an actual photocopy. Keep this in your bag. If you lose this and you don't have any other form of identification, it's going to be next to impossible to get another one. If you have a copy approved, you can even get them notarized if you'd like. You can simply go to your embassy and get a new one. It's that simple. Think rule of condom on this one. When you need it, you never have one. When you have one, you'll never need it. All right, number 7, get a power bank. These are super affordable and they will save your travel ass so many times. If you can't find a plug and your cell phone's dead because you're full and you didn't charge it last night, this is your new best friend, seriously. They come with all kinds of different cord outlets and stuff like that. They're super fast to charge and they hold forever. So just, it's super lightweight, small, same size as a cell. You're fine, pack it in. Don't forget it, don't be a fool. Number 8, spring for some utensils. These utensils are amazing. You got a spoon, a little knife, chopsticks, and even a straw, because I like to use straws. But how many times have you been at the airport, gotten to-go food, and you're like, I didn't get a fork? You're living in hostels, you're gonna be in hotel rooms, you're on flights. There are so many reasons why you're gonna need your own utensils, not to mention the environment. We love you, dear Mother Earth. So just grab some utensils. Number 9, get you an eye cover. Prioritizing rest and sleep is huge for a traveler. We don't always guarantee when we're gonna be able to sleep next, and we can't always guarantee the environment that we're gonna be in. You're gonna be in hostels, hotels, trains, buses, airports. Even my employee housing right now, no window coverings at all. It's just huge window. The morning is bright as. Prioritize sleep, honor your sleep schedule, sleep when you can. So I love going to a new cafe as much as the next guy, but picture this. You're in Japan, it's 5 a.m., you're trying to catch a train, you're hurrying, you're sweating, you're wearing all of your clothes because your bags are already filled to the brim. And there's no cafes open. So what are you supposed to do? Guess what though? At the train station, guess who's open? Old Faithful. Tip number 10 is to sign up for Starbucks rewards. I know, I'm not a big fan either, but stick with me on this one. There are quite a few things going for Starbucks. They have reliable hours, consistent menu items, and lots of seating. And this last one is really important. They always have plugs and free Wi-Fi, and there's one basically everywhere except Australia. And the Starbucks reward system, that's just like racking up points on your travel credit card. It's the same thing. Besides, you get treats on your birthday, and who doesn't love that? Let me know in the comments down below where you're headed this year in 2022, and don't forget to get the most out of your trip. Follow these savvy travelers' top 10 do's. I'll see you guys again next week.